Hoje eu vou ser tua mulher e tu vai ser meu homem. Hoje eu vou ser tua mulher e tu vai ser meu homem. Eu sento rebolando, chamando seu nome. Sento rebolando, chamando seu nome. Subo rebolando, chamando seu nome. Pra sair Copacabana.
Hi, my name is Bianca Nianzima. Welcome to the first episode of Put the Cards on the Table. I'm here with
Ray-Gun,
and I'm going to be interviewing Ray while we play cards together. So, wait, let me actually take off my jacket because it's hot as shit in here. But, yeah. Okay.
How many is Uno?
Huh?
How many is Uno?
Like the cards?
Yeah.
I think it's 7 per person.
Okay, let's do it.
Do you play Uno like that? Or is it
Nah.
No? Really? Wait, really? That's crazy.
Nah.
Wait, that's wild. So you don't have like any special rules or anything
Nah.
like that? Okay.
I thought we just do whatever that
So I can play my way. That's
okay,
good.
exactly. There's cards all kinds of.
Yeah, you want me to help you out with cards? Yeah, I can shuffle them. Yeah, here we go. So we can just chat while I'm shuffling the cards. So, like, first things first, I want to say I really admire your journalistic skills and
thank
everything.
you.
Yeah, I was looking you up. I was doing my research, and you are more than a triple threat. You do everything: music critic, writer, rapper. It's like honestly very, very impressive, especially at such a young age. And balancing all that with your schoolwork,
Thank you.
Genuinely, I'm a fan.
Thank you.
Yeah. So when did you first get into your writing and everything you do, like your music? How long have you been doing it? What you perform?
Music creation I was in 6th grade because my dad sent me a microphone. And it was like, okay, I guess this is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
It wasn't really... My brother was rapping too, and I really looked up to him. And there was this... The first time I ever rapped was on a trip to Los Angeles to visit him. And I just did a verse on his song, and it was like random. And I was like, oh, I'm pretty good at this, whatever. So then I started using the microphone my dad sent me. That's when I started rapping. It was mostly like Mike Earl stuff that I was going after, and like just copying and mimicking in my own way and filtering through my own life experiences. But I didn't really start taking music seriously until I started singing, which was in 2020 during COVID, when I had like nothing going on. I was just in the house all day and I could just practice singing. But I guess before then I was like singing in choir all my life. I was in multiple choirs in elementary and middle school, and I was also in the church choir. So I'd been singing already, but that was the first time I tried like singing on a song in 2019, 2020. And that's kind of where that took off. And that kind of connected to like my writing, my journalism stuff, because a lot of music critics started following me from the music that I was making. And once I realized like, oh, I kind of want to like write, I think my instinct to write came from the fact that I felt like I was writing songs that were a little more ambitious than what my peers are doing, and just in terms of songwriting in general. It's like, okay, this is like a skill I want to build. So then I kind of connected with the journalist that had followed me from my own music and started writing about music through that. It was like, I think the first thing I did was write that Lucy Bedrock interview for No Bells, which is like, once again, something I couldn't have done if I feel like these critics weren't following me already. But also I was writing in like a completely unconnected underground queer metal blog, which is really funny because I did not listen to metal before, and I just found these people, and I'm like, wait, I like y'all's vibe. I will just start listening to metal just so I can hang out with y'all.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what happened. That was the first time where I was in like a writing community. So yeah, it was a lot is like community based, even like with the music. I guess in during quarantine, it was because these people were just my friends online, and I was just like, okay, I'll make music because you guys are doing it. Similar thing came out of writing, where like the first person who told me I should write journalism was someone who actually interviewed me for my music, and like I was writing because I was in that underground metal community. And then I started writing for Tone Glow, the experimental blog, and that really piggybacked from like that community of like a server where all those people kind of hang out and talk. So a lot of it, music and writing, is like communal, I would say, mostly. A lot of it started from a personal desire, but also wanting to be able to carry conversations with friends and spend time.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. It came from a desire to connect as well. I
Yeah.
love that. That's beautiful. So you said you were in choir, which I knew nothing about. So you said since you were a kid, so how many years specifically?
That's probably like 5 or 6 years, because it was in elementary, for the half of elementary school and throughout middle school, so like 5-ish years. And I was in church choir only for like a year and a half, because like they're very different environments, and not in a bad way. I feel like school choir is a lot more formal, like you have to be able to read music to do that. Church choir is not that way, and I think that's just like pulling on like a tradition of like how Black music works, because like in Black music, or at least in the tradition of Black music, like communal singing, I mean, people couldn't read music. Like it's coming out of like a desire to foster community. And I think that really carried over in like my Black church singing, whereas like we weren't reading music. And it was different. I don't think I was particularly good at. I still don't think I'm that good at singing. But I always found happiness in singing. Like
That's
I always
all that matters.
No, it really is, because like I genuinely don't think I was like I'm good in a choir setting.
Yeah.
I like being able to rely and like contribute to something larger rather than having my own kind of voice.
Yeah.
Like that was really nice for sure. But yeah, it's like 5 years.
That's cool. That's really cool. I picked up a card, so it's your turn.
Oh really?
Yeah.
See, this is.
No, it's not a problem. I'm leaving it. Like it's not a big deal. Okay. Yeah, you gotta go again.
Oh. Is this a 9?
Yeah, it's a 9.
I hope this is it. Well, I'm really looking.
I have to look at your cards. Wait.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah, no. You're good. You're good. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna start my cards.
Damn.
Yeah, there we go.
That's intense.
Yeah.
You don't like me.
My bad, bro. Okay, wait.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Just work. I was about to do some illegal shit. I'm like, wait, I can't do that.
Just make me
Right, exactly.
It's like, no, that's how you play. That's how you play. Wait.
Damn.
I'm sorry. It's the last card I had. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, I gotta pick up.
Alright. I'll keep it going.
Wait. Uno.
I'm trying to think really hard. Actually, I know. I already know. I'm already knowing. Color's green. See, I watch. I pay attention.
Just a second. Okay. I don't want to like name drop, but I'm aware that Days God and Company are like good friends of yours. What was the dynamic between you guys? Like, when you guys meet when you were growing up, or?
That's a good question. I actually don't know how I'm friends with Days. I think that goes back to like because he was doing like the LD stuff with Gum, and they were super close. And like Days and I ran in the same circles. Like he was like with like Eric DOA and Angelus and all those same people who I was hanging out with, because like he was making more like rap beats then, and I was singing, but everything kind of like formed in one larger community. We're like friends. We don't really talk that much, but we've always like showed love and like been friends. I'm really like Gum is really close. Like that's like my uncle.
That's great.
I think we know each other through. It was like it was definitely an interesting time, because a lot of these communities were closer, I feel like, than they are now. Like the like dance community in like New York, and like the digicore hyper hop community had a lot more crossover than it did before. But it was mostly out of respect, and not because anyone was really collaborating. It was just like, oh, these are other young niggas like doing cool shit with like internet music. And I think that's how I became friends with him. Also, because he just had like a large Twitter presence. before he was even like popping off with music.
Yeah.
And I think once again that kind of like went into the sphere of music where it's like there are people who are musicians, but there are also people who like make good tweets.
Yeah.
We kind of did that.
The two
And it was,
things, yeah.
exactly, and it was partially that too. And like we collaborated when we became friends off of, I think it was the U24's Time for Jazz, which is like some shit I never wanted to do. But I think that's also, I mean, some shit I never like was thinking about doing because like that wasn't stuff that I was typically making.
Yeah.
But it definitely furthered my like value for music making because it was like pushing me out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
And I think we still kind of share that mutual connection where we'll send each other stuff back and forth, even if we're not making stuff together actively. Just like, yo.
Yeah.
But it's mostly like evolved from a musical friendship to just like a stewardship in general.
That's weird.
And I think it was like it low-key was rooted in that in the beginning too, because he was incorporating a lot of like Afrocentricity shit in his art. And that definitely like inspired me to reflect on my own audience and how I was incorporating that stuff into what I was doing. Yeah, now it's very much focused on just like people rather than music. And I think that's just like how it develops when you are like super young and you're making music people, then you're like, wait, this isn't all life is.
Yeah.
Especially because like it started during like quarantine where that kind of was, and now it's just like, you know, we're real people and some real shit.
Yeah.
But it's definitely like one of the most fulfilling friendships I have for
That's
sure.
good.
No, he's
Yeah.
shout out Gum.
Yeah. I love that. Okay, speaking of Gum, he recently did a DJ set at Vassar that was less than perfect because of the audience. Do you have anything to say about Vassar's music culture in general? Because I have some thoughts too.
Must be really good. I like this one.
Yeah.
Y'all need to fucking listen to more music.
Yeah.
That was a terrible. Did I tell you like about that? I don't
No,
remember.
because I couldn't go to 50 Nights. I was really bummed about it, but
Bro, that was
I heard
really
that it was
annoying.
not ideal.
It was really annoying because I was with Gum the whole time. Like I was with him like 2 hours before the venue even opened. Like we were just chilling. And we're like, yo, we're gonna play this. Because, like, part of it, I don't know if I can say this. Part of the reason why we wanted to, like, book Gum, I didn't book him, actually.
Yeah.
It was my other friend who booked him. But the reason was because we wanted to have black music at Vassar. Because we're like, all of these events never, like, set around black music.
Yeah.
And it's, like, really frustrating because like, nobody wants to hear, like, top 50 shit all the time.
Yeah.
Especially because they're, like, asking for a DJ, you know?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we want a DJ. She's like, okay, like, this is the opportunity. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So we had Gum play. It was bad. There were like this one girl who just kept coming up and being like, play it on it, Rae. She's like, nobody knows what this song is.